Hello,
Greetings.
and welcome. This is the world's easiest recipe ever, which is pretty much what Rich Bitch Cooking is. It's like, how can we make something delicious that's like hobo cheap, elementary simple? This should be the logo. So obviously I did not measure like perfectly, but I don't think it matters. And this doesn't have a crazy strong pumpkin taste, but it has a very strong pumpkin spice flavor. What'd you think of it?
They're good.
We just ate a bunch, didn't we?
We did.
Would you want to make this again in the future?
Of course.
Okay, I didn't know. You say of course, but then I'll make things that are amazing. And you're like, yeah, it was my favorite. And I'm like, say what? Okay. What should I mention that is going on? You can obviously, use more butter. I went the less butter route and it was still awesome. Dude, cinnamon's so good. I have a pumpkin spice blend, but I don't think it is amazing. And that might have been more of a quarter teaspoon. Like that looks like a quarter, so I think that it was a quarter. And then I make a mess. Bam. The icing didn't come out perfectly because I half-assed watched my other video, the one that we made a while back, the regular cinnamon rolls, and I just like watched it like good enough, and then I tried to do it, and I think the issue was I used a really tiny bowl because it gets so small. It's just like you put all that you put all the powdered sugar, and then once you add liquid, it just like dissolves completely. So I used a very tiny bowl, which you will see in a second. This is probably the first time we do not have a bag of Trader Joe's pizza dough in the fridge. We usually have like 3 at a time, but this was the last, and we're kind of like, we've been eating a shitload of it, like at least 3 a week for like months. Alright, so take that amazing filling. If you want to use more pumpkin, just add more sugar. Like make sure it's at least equal amounts sugar to pumpkin, I would say. That's so good. That is freaking good. We should do something amazing with this inside filling that no one knows about other than us.
Dance with it.
Hell yeah. I wasn't sure if this was a good idea. Last time, okay, so I made this, and then as I was eating it, when it was done, I rewatched my first video, and I realized the first time I used half the dough. So these aren't like crazy huge, like the ones you'll see that are like freakish size, that are like the size of people's heads. That I don't know, no comment. I guess I'm just gonna say that these aren't that size, but this is still like the amount. It's like a pound of dough. It could have been a half a pound of dough. It probably should have been half a pound of dough, but what am I getting at? I don't know. Do you think they came out like? Do you think they were totally cooked? Like it wasn't doughy, but it was dry.
It was slightly doughy in the middle, but nothing
Like
crazy.
in the very, very center.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Nothing you wouldn't expect from dough, canned cinnamon rolls from the grocery store.
Canned cinnamon rolls. I don't know if I've ever had those, but those sound good. So, look at this bowl. It's like a dollhouse. It's like, what the hell? It's like, fuck all the bowls I have in the cupboard. Give me like a Barbie doll bowl and I'm gonna make. Shit's so goofy. Anyway, because I didn't mix it properly, there was like a little bit of, what do you call that? Like specks of undissolved powder. And I did 4 tablespoons, which is a quarter cup. 2 different, I put 4 in and then added milk and then put 4 more in, just because I wing it, That's how we roll in this household. Me and the doll bowl. Bonnie and Clyde.
You need a smaller pink one.
Dude, that thing is tiny. What the hell? So put the icing in the fridge, and if you let that cool down pretty much all the way, then the icing will not, sink to the bottom. It will coat it and stay more on top, but I'm a rebel, so I just waited for it to cool to touch, and then I put that on top, and you see how it's holding. In about 5 minutes, 5 minutes from this moment, it definitely liquefied. So, and it was fucking delicious, so there's no complaints. I'm just giving you options, folks. So look at the picture, see the before and after to the icing, and then put it in the fridge and it'll solidify. Peace the fuck out.